And waiting patiently is our final coach this morning, the head coach of the Kennesaw State Owls, Coach Brian Bohannon. Good morning.
Good morning, Mark.
Kennesaw with the setback at Coastal Carolina last week, ending your first year on the road, traveling to PC on Saturday. If you could open up and talk about the games against Coastal, then we'll start taking questions and talk about the Blue Hose.
Well, we knew going into the game we were going to have to play our margin for error was very small to go compete with Coastal, a very good football team, and playing well right now. And obviously we didn't go in and play near to the level we would like to play at. And when you're playing a good football team that's playing well, that's why the game turns out the way it does. So we didn't play exceptionally well, and those are things we can work on. I give a lot of credit to Coastal. I thought they played well. I thought the quarterback played exceptional, and they got a good football team. And again, it's just something we got to learn from as we move forward and try to finish this thing strong. You know, we've had a good season for our first year, but we got one game. We'd like to finish on a good note, and we have a chance to go 7-4. We have a chance to finish third in the league in our first year. There's a lot of things out there if we can finish strong in this last game that'll be really positive as we continue to lay the foundation for this program.
All right, Coach, at this time we'll start taking questions for you. Please press star 1 on your phone at any time. And click the Q&A link near the top of your browser and click raise hand if you join via the web. And Coach, talk a little bit about Presbyterian. Obviously, not what the record indicates. They've been in every game all year, and just what some of the challenges the Blue Hose present to you.
Well, first of all, you look at their scores. Heck, they're in every game, and a player or two here and there, and their record could be flipped. I mean, they're a good football team. They're really, really good on defense. They've played well all year. Team defense, they got a couple players everybody knows about, but they play really good team defense. And obviously they brought in a young quarterback who's athletic and makes some plays. And so they're a good football team, and it's going to be a heck of a challenge for us. We haven't done exceptionally well on the road this year. Obviously we've played some pretty good football teams on the road in the light of Dayton, Coastal, Liberty, and so we faced some pretty good folks on the road, and so it's going to be a challenge for us, and like I said, we want to go finish strong and find a way to finish this thing on a good note, but we're going to have to play our best game. There's no doubt.
Talk a bit about how Jake McKenzie performed last week in place of Trey White, and what's Trey's status for this week?
I thought Jake did some good things. He's a redshirt freshman, and I knew going into the game that some things were going to happen. He was going to make some mistakes, and that's part of the growth process that you can't simulate in practice. The speed of the game is still faster than it needs to be for him, but Jake's going to be fine here. He's a good football player, and he's going to be fine, and that experience he gained at Coastal is going to pay dividends down the road for him. And right now, I think Trey's going to be able to play on Saturday, so that'll be good. And Jake's going to play as well at one position or the other. We're going to get him on the field. And but right now, Trey looks like he's going to be able to play. And so we'll go get ready to go put our best foot forward.
All right. And my last question for you alluded to just finishing the first year. Just from your overall observation, what goals have you met that you had stated at the beginning of the year? What could be met on Saturday, and just how the whole season went overall as a first-year program?
Well, we didn't have any goals this year. Our goals were to get better every week, to be a better football team than we were the week before, continue to lay the foundation for the football program here at Kennesaw, and I couldn't be more proud of our football team. We didn't win every game, but it really wasn't about wins and losses for us. It was about how we played the game and how we continue to get better. And I'm proud of our football team because no matter win, lose, or draw, our kids go out and play hard. And they never give up. Even in the game against Coastal, when the thing was, it was out of reach, our kids would continue to fight. And that's foundation stuff. That's stuff that you can move forward with. And so I'm proud of our football team and where we are today, what we've done, what we've been able to accomplish. We'd like to finish on a great note, but whatever happens, we've had a good year. We've laid the foundation. We've done a lot of good things that we can build on as we move forward as a football program.
All right, Coach. Well, that's all the questions we have for you. I will say it's been It's been a privilege watching the first-year team from start to finish. So best of luck in the finale, and thanks for your time all season.
Okay, thank you, Mark, as well.
All right. Well, that will conclude this week's teleconference and our regular season calls. My thanks to the coaches and media for their participation all year long. Next week we'll have just a call with our playoff teams starting at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, and media advisory will go out Sunday following the NCAA selection show for the FCS playoffs. So stand by for that on Sunday. Again, everyone have a great rest of the week. Enjoy the final games of the season.